Good morning, Pekin Hockey. We're live up here at Roosevelt for game against the Blues. I believe it's the Edge. Could be wrong on the name here, but we're up here regardless of where we're at. Because, as you know, my opinion, Chicago teams don't like to travel in travel hockey. So, once again, we get to play 2 against the Blues up here in beautiful Chicago. We'll be heading to another one of them Chicago teams, the Ice Dogs, later on. And I believe we got the Hawks tomorrow. We have 5 games remaining in the season. All 5 will be up here in this general suburb area. Dragons currently sitting in 5th place for the Central States Peewee White. They got the Blues behind them, the Hawks ahead, all separated by a total of 4 points. In fact, the top 6 teams in the division are separated by a total of 10 points. So the next 5 games will be crucial for that big playoff push that we talk about this time of year. As I understand it, playoffs include an 8-team format. Top 8 make it, bottom 3 don't. If my maths, and I am not saying it does, but if it does, Dragons will secure a bid into the playoffs with a win today or a loss by Hammond. As I see it, the Jaguars and St. Jude are essentially out of contention. Most they could score is 18 points. The Dragons sit currently at 19 points. That leaves one more team at the bottom rung. That would be Hammond. Hammond sits at 20 points. Possible for the end of the season. They would have to win out. And as luck would have it, Hammond has the Bloomington Thunder today at around 11:40 in Hammond, Indiana. So, by the second game, if my math is mathing, we should know what happens next. As with any good playoff push, though, take care of your shit at home first. That means take care of the puck today. Take care of opportunities in the offensive zone. Play team defense, and let's get out of here with a win against the Blues team that beat us 4-1 back in November. I rewatched the game on the way up here, and it was a tight contest until the bottom of the 3rd period. 2-1 going into the final minutes of the 3rd period. Then it got out of control. 4-1, and the Dragons could not come back. The Blues are a bigger team, but bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. Dragons need to come out here and fight because they can hang with anybody at the top of the leaderboard here. In fact, they went 1-1 with Bloomington, 1-1 with the Huskies, 1 against the Timberwolves. Have another one to play against the Hawks. All teams ahead of the Dragons in the standings. The recent move to put Ryan Hodgkins in the center position and be offensive minded has proven a good strategy for the Dragons. He scored, I want to say, somewhere in the way of like 10 goals in the last 6 games or so. Currently leads the league, well, the Dragons, in league play, I should say, with 19 goals. Silas Beach coming up with 8 assists during this league play as well. Yes, I was busy doing some nerd out stuff with the stats last night. So I'm all statted up. About 47 seconds remaining before puck drop. We'll get opening lineups and goaltenders for you here momentarily. It looks to be 37 Wells for the Blues and either Tortat 87 for the Dragons or 82 Wesley Johnson. Dragons had a hell of a weekend last weekend, getting 3 out of possible 4 points. No, I already got that wrong. 7 out of a possible 8 points with 3 wins and a tie. Wins against Bloomington, the Sabres, and Hammond. Tying the Jaguars. The Jaguars are one of those feisty teams, if you remember. Huge win for the first game at Pekin's Veteran Memorial Arena for the first game of the season. Back and forth in the waning minute. Then the Dragons pulled out a 6-4 win. Jaguars stuck to their guns and tied us 2-2 last week. And just couldn't get the extra point goal and overtime play. But massive wins against the Thunder. Hammond as a bit of a revenge game. As well as the Sabres. Not easy to get 2 wins in this league against a team. But we were able to get that done against the Sabres last weekend. That helped propel the Dragons up to the 5th place. So other games of interest that we're going to be taking our eyes on right now. I believe the Hawks are in play. Bloomington's in play against Hammond. Those are the 2 ones I got my eyes on. As well as this one right here. We're going to bring out the Sciortino, Stump, and Lundy line. Milotoni is what I'm going to start calling this. And the puck is away. Drawn back into the blue zone. 87 takes it across center ice and dumps it in deep, and they'll get the forecheck started. Elijah picks up the puck behind the line. Tries to force this out. And Lundy will pick it up on the near hand side. Lundy trying to backhand flip, but can't get 53 out of his way. Kind of what was going on last time against these Blues. Their big bodies were just in the way of the passing and shooting lanes of the Dragons. Comes back towards Beach. Beach sends it in. Up there for Stump, just outside the stretch. Got to clear the puck, clear the garbage, and get those rebounds on those opportunities. Those second chance opportunities are going to be huge for the Dragons. I think whoever can win that battle wins the day today. Stump still battling in center of the ice. Sends a shot from Beach. And puck gets rattled around. Beach has the puck again, gets a man behind him, sends a shot, but used a purse instead of the stick. And the Blues will clear the zone. 95 takes across the blue line. Sends a shot across the body of Tortat. And this one clears out. Stump off to Pew. No, that's Jonah's on. .95 crosses the line. Beach with a nice interception, but gets the pickpocket of the Blues right back in his face. 40, crossing, taking it in front, trying to shoot this out, and a nice save there by Tortat. Eli on the near hand side looking to take this in as the Dragons change behind him. 95 trying to, that's 56, trying to dangle around center ice. That'll make the Moms pucker up. Any movement in front of the crease there will make you pucker up. Hodgkins line fully on here. Nope, Sciortino's still on. So Hodgkins, Sciortino, and Jonah on offensively. Minnie and Flynn on for the defensive pairings here.
Spread out, boys.
Minnie gives way to Sciortino. Sciortino trying to dump this back in deep. Puck crosses the ice. 48 has Jonah in front of him. Hodgkins takes the pocket, trying to dump it back towards Jonah. Backhand pass. Flynn catches at the blue line. Looking to switch over towards Minnie. Minnie's got the back door. Looking to send it in. Nice shot and a nice save for the Dragons. That wasn't a save for the Dragons. That was a shot for the Dragons. My bad. Minnie looking to step up again. Sends it towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins can't get through 56. 56 trying to dump this back in. Dump it out. And the Dragons holding the line, not allowing it to get out. Flynn quickly taking it to it. Jonah's off. Sciortino's still on from the first go. Minnie crosses in time. Gets to the center ice. And off the skate of Hodgkins. Will they call icing? They do, and we'll get a change of skaters. Beach and Eli come out. Draw will be deep in the blue zone. And early on, you can see the Dragons' offensive pressure has allowed for the puck to stay deep in this blue zone here for the Dragons. We're going to bring out Depew, Hodgkins, and Stumpy, Beach, and Eli. Hodgkins trying to bring it back towards Beach. Beach collects at the blue line, sends it in deep, and ricochet there. Stump collects, trying to center this up, and shoots across the chest of the goalie. 82 looking to break this out. Centering pass, and Eli will be able to collect this. Eli trying to skate this out. Stump, Hodgkins, and Eli getting involved. Stump on some pressure out in the near zone. Beach catches on his stick. He's got room in front. 2 and 56 trying to force this to the wide side. 23 collects a loose puck. And Beach quickly making himself known. Pesky play by the Dragons. Stump looking to clear the zone, does so. Now we'll put some pressure in behind the goal line, or the red line. 53 gains. He's got 3 Dragons in front. Shot and a nice save by Tortat. Rebound by 81. He comes out. Eli trying to force this shot wide. Comes out. Stump trying to put some pressure on the forward there. Gains entry. And now Stump's by himself. He's got speed. Let's see what he can do against the goalie. Sets up his shot. And he scores. Way to go, Stump. Unassisted goal. Shoots from the circle. And the Dragons lead 1-0. Speed kills, and nice job, Stump, getting the goal. Sciortino, Lundy, and Jonah. Sciortino takes the draw, forces it forward, ties up his man, tries to get this one through. Nice cross-ice pass there, 2-line pass by the Blues, and they get entry into the zone. Wait for the boys to clear, and looks like 53 trying to cross through. Switches behind, puck gets past them. Jonah puts some pressure on. Knocked down in the center ice by Sciortino, and he'll try to get things worked out and is able to clear the zone. Forwards, Lundy and Jonah there trying to work this puck back. 87 gains entry. No, he goes in, and Lundy, that is, doing a great job forcing that wide. Another nice save by Tortat. Forgot to mention Tortat doing the plumbing. Puck comes out. Nice job, Dragons defense clearing the zone, making the shots, making them earn it. Not allowing easy entry or exit from the zone. Nice exit of the zone there for Anthony Minnie. They clear the zone. They get their player to get a break there, if you will. Nice job in the center, and another nice save by Tortat. Get him out of the way. Comes out front. Lundy surveys the field. Sees Jonah streaking. Can't get through. 57 blocks the exit pass. Sets up her shot and scores. .56 just blocked the exit, came up center ice, and took the shot over the outstretched blocker, a Tortat. Draw goes the Dragons' way and dumped in by Eli. Depew steps up looking to send this, but 48 blocks that exit. Beach gets the body in there. 41 gets through. Shot and blocked away by Hodgkins.
That should be a shot.
No. That's not a penalty shot. I believe they got Hodgkins for a trip. Penalty kill for the Dragons at the 6:51 mark. Going to be Sciortino, Minnie, Flynn, and Jonah. Minnie, first order of business, clear the zone and get your goalie a breather. Minnie clears the zone. Gets it out, skating it across the line, trying for a shorthanded opportunity here. And 41 picks the pocket. They've got numbers going the opposite way. Loses the puck, drops it in, and Sciortino will gather, sends it back towards Flynn. Flynn, backhand flip to himself. Tries to back check, tries to backhand this one. Minnie's still working up there. Sends it over towards Flynn. Now it's got Sciortino. That's Sciortino the whole time. Sciortino on a shorthanded opportunity, has Jonah with him. Gets past one, gets past two, sends a nice shot. Can't get the rebound. And they do! They get it! It was never loose. I don't know who put it through, but I think it was Sciortino by the way he looks at it. Shorthanded goal by the Dragons. It was loose.
Hey, don't blow the whistle, man. What's the net?
Loose puck. Let's go, boys. Okay. Sciortino looking to get the draw, sends a pass over there and comes back out with it. He won one. Let's see if he can get another one. Sends it back over here towards Troy. No, he keeps it. Flynn over towards Jonah. Sciortino putting some pressure on the shorthanded opportunity. Cuts off the exit by 92, and 87 will have to get things going on the other side. 1 minute of penalty kill done. Shorthanded opportunity. 8 takes it across the line. He's got Jonah in his face. Sends a shot across. Up and over the net. Flynn. Nice poke check there, and here comes Jonah. Oh, they keep the blue line, don't clear it, and a nice job there by Sciortino. Giving up towards Jonah. Jonah putting some pressure on the puck, still has it, gets a line change, Stump is on, and it looks like Beach as well. 92 trying to push this out, 22 seconds remaining in the penalty kill here. Stump putting some pressure on. Loses the shot, goes behind the net. Lundy should be there to exit the zone. Oh, he gets a nice shot there, but can't quite get there. Beach, he's going to skate this out. And I believe so far the Blues have had one shot on the penalty. Nice shot there. Still loose. Still loose. Hodgkins on. Comes out of the bench and off the penalty. Stump still has it loose, trying to force this forward. Eli, blue line shot, and it gets away. Hodgkins, Lundy, Stump offensively. Eli and Beach defensively. Forwards putting some pressure on here at the blue line. Beach trying to force this wide. Somehow 53 had a line ahead of the puck, but didn't get called for offsides. 81, top of the key, sends a shot, and a nice glove save by Tortat. Goal to 6:14 mark. I'm going to give that to Sciortino. I'll have to go back and double check that, but it looked like his. Not sure if anybody had the assist on there. That puck was bouncing all around, so likely somebody. Hodgkins doesn't get the face off, but definitely puts some pressure here at the top of the circle on the right-hand side. Puck gets dropped back in. Beach will go behind there. Eli gives way. Miscommunication between the two, and 95 comes out with it. 95 back towards 53, 53 back to 95, a little give and go action, puck up in the air, swatted ahead, and Lundy should be able to exit here. Oh, and they exit the zone. Nice job for the Dragons, putting some pressure on the puck. Backhand over here. Hodgkins trying to force this in. Lundy, offsides will be the call. Line change to bring out Sciortino, Peewee, and Jonah. Minnie and Flynn defensively. Sciortino draws to himself, gets the puck on his stick, tries to get it over toward Jonah. Jonah forces it into the boards on the far hand side. Still working against 56. I believe I saw 56 coming to the rink in a blue T-top Camaro, rusted out with a pack of cigarettes rolled up in an undershirt. That's the vision I see. Pressure behind the net. Minnie picks the puck up at the top of the circle, has it, dangles around one, bottom of the circle, goal line, sends a shot up and over the net. Nice job, Minnie. Nice job exiting the zone there, Flynn. Drawing a couple defenders in. Sciortino gets the puck. He's got it on the back end, going to the far hand side. Peewee crosses with him. Looking to shoot, keeps it, draws in a couple more defenders. Still has the puck on the forehand side of the stick. Trying to dangle around, out towards the Peewee. Another shot, and not happening. The Blues exit on the near hand side. 23 has an angle, but Minnie's right in his face. Gets an angle around here. Nice poke check there, and Minnie takes the puck away. Minnie exits. He's got Sciortino trailing behind him. Trying to get a centering pass, but deflected there by 98. Nice job by the Blues. Peewee whiffs on the exit there, and Flynn will take the puck. Nice pass towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins trying to backhand off of the boards, but can't get there. 48 comes in. Nobody's there to take the pressure away, or put pressure on, I should say. Flynn with a nice dose of his hips there, trying to force that one. The hips don't lie for Flynn. Flynn wraps it around the boards. Peewee should get over there to help force this puck out. Put some pressure on 87, who's trying to reverse and wheel things back around. Nice move there by 87. Hodgkins waiting for Peewee to exit. Sends it back over to Flynn. Flynn switches the ice, puts it on Minnie's stick, and Stump's in there to help get some pressure on. 2, looking to wheel things around. Stump puts some pressure on, gets it over towards 87. 87 trying to exit the pass with 41. 41 exits, but Lundy's there to force it back in. Nice job, Lundy, intercepting the pass. Nothing easy for the Blues. Minnie switches the ice against with Beach. Beach putting pressure on, sends the pass over here towards Lundy. Lundy can't enter into the zone. Stump holds the blue line, trying to dangle around to one. Sending a shot kind of on net here. Not really on net, but gets into the corner. Hodgkins trying to work this back towards Beach. Lundy comes out with it. Back pass, and just a little too much. Hit Eli coming in when he was going out. Beach, back to him. Eli comes out with it. Loses the pass, I should say. Hodgkins able to clear the zone, and the Blues will have to reset. Myles tries to intercept that pass, but can't quite get there. Beach has it. Sees a streaking Stump. And Myles wants the interference call, but can't get it. Stump's got a bit of a chance here on the side. Gets past 56. 56 takes that away. Still puts some pressure on. Nice job, Myles. Payson gets around an opportunity. He's got one. Sends a shot. Gets blocked up by 81. Nice block there by 81. I'm pretty sure 81 and 56 carpooled here together today. At the end of one, Dragons lead 2-1. Remiss if I didn't get a chance to let you know we got a cow raffle going on. A quarter of a cow to be precise. Tickets, $20 a piece. But if you give me 50, I'll give you 3. How's that sound for a deal? Tons of money wrapped up in a cow. Have you seen the price of a pound of ground beef right now? Well, you could get several pounds. I don't know how much a cow weighs, but I know a quarter of it's still pretty damn heavy. So, see me for raffle tickets. Want to thank all those who have purchased raffle tickets already. The Squirts have a fundraiser coming up, I believe January 24th, Hy-Vee in Sheridan. They'll be bagging groceries. If you're in the area or just want to go get some groceries at Hy-Vee, head down that way and give some tips to our boys working butts off, trying to learn valuable life skills with groceries. "13 minutes, Dragons currently lead 2-1 against the Blues." Dragons' offensive pressure has been much better than before. Definitely not intimidated this time around. 95, trying to get a beat over on Hodgkins. Hodgkins not fooled. It's the Hodgkins line with Jonah and Peewee, the original Hodgkins line, if you will, along with Minnie and Flynn. Puck out in the center. Shot and goal by 13. Puck stayed out in the crease for too long. And the Dragons need to clear that out. That's quite a lot, guys. Scoreboard says 7 to 8 shots on net, respectively, so we'll give them a couple extra here. Stump trying to get the angle there in front of his man, but couldn't quite get the puck on his stick. Dragons working left to right on your screen. Sciortino, Lundy, and Stump on the offensive line. Beach holds that line, gets tripped, and we get the call. Thank you for the call. Oh, come on. It's amazing how people can watch the same game, come up with completely different visions. Dragon power play up here. Minnie over to Flynn. Flynn to Sciortino. Nice passing around the circle here. Sciortino trying to find an entry into the zone. Sciortino pass over towards Beach. Beach with a shot. Oh, he can't make it happen. Backhand flip. Oh, can't quite get there. Nice shots on net by the Dragons. This one gets all the way out here. Should have icing. And they finally blow it. About time. .11:44 remaining in the second period. All knotted up at 2. Peaking power play on the attack here. Sciortino, Beach, Hodgkins, Minnie, and Flynn. Hodgkins looks to take the draw. He's got Beach in the center. Nice scoring opportunity and passing around the circle for the first start. Flynn takes it to the top of the key, sends it around towards Minnie. Minnie rips a shot. Hodgkins able to take it in there, blocked up by the Blues. Minnie pass over to Hodgkins. Hodgkins flips it over towards Sciortino. Sciortino, a little bit of a pick by the referee there. Beach comes out. Hodgkins trying to work this around. Minnie steps up, sends a nice crisp pass over Sciortino's way. Blues trying to exit the zone. Beach gets it, trying to send it over towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins on the weak hand side of his stick, can't get the angle. Dragons doing a good job keeping pressure in the zone here. Blues trying to exit and dump it in deep, do so. Flynn should gather, stops, sends it over here towards Sciortino. Sciortino's got ice, and he's got Hodgkins right in front of him. 56 picks the pocket, sends it around, dangles around a couple, backhand, and scores. 56 with a hell of a move. .56 with a hell of a backhand. Put it over Connor's shoulder there. I think 56 wants to get this game over with. because he's got a meeting with a realtor to look at some investment properties here in downtown Chicago later on. Beach with a nice move on 53, breaking angles, gets 2 behind him, 2 in front, goes center ice past 1. Oh, but 81 forces that one to the boards. Silas had moves on 3 of the 4 defenders toward the power play here, but just couldn't get past 81. 81 is partners with 56 in that real estate deal, so I do believe they're going to try and work something out here. 95 might be a minority partner. Lundy putting pressure on 81. 81 gets to the top of the circle, switches it around. Top of the key, shot goes wide. Sciortino comes out, he's got Stump out in front, dices through 1, runs into Stump a little bit there. They get around, backhand over towards Lundy, and they can't quite get there, and the Blues are back to full strength. Side did not start the clock. 92 coming out here, pressure there by Lundy, capitalized by Eli. Eli trying to exit the zone, but 92 won't let that happen, forces this in deep. Beach takes the puck, stops short, comes back around the near hand side, uses the boards, has Lundy with him. Trying to dangle around a couple, loses it back towards Eli. Eli sends it up towards Lundy. Lundy able to exit the zone, and the Dragons need to get some pressure here in center ice. Lundy trying to force this out, gets on the backhand, and the Blues take it in deep. 81 looking to circle things around. He's got R81 in his face. Exit pass there to 23. Hodgkins putting some pressure on him. Oddly enough, both teams scoring on the shorthanded opportunities so far. Not on the power play. Backhand by Hodgkins. Can't force it. It's still loose. It's loose. Jesus. You don't blow a whistle on a loose puck. .851 remaining. We got the Hodgkins line out here. Blues getting some favorable calls from the home side refs. Hodgkins taking the puck. Sends it over towards Jonah. Backhand over towards Flynn. Flynn, top of the key, trying to send it higher. Blocked up here by 23. Minnie saying no way. You can cheer all you want. Our guys got this shut down. 23. And a nice glove save by Tortat. Making it look easy with the glove, Tortat. Hodgkins, Jonah, and Peewee. Flynn and Minnie defensively. Shot from the blue line, deflected at center or at the crease. Got to clear the boys out of the crease. Can't have that happen. Let's go, P. Good. Answer back. Couple of lucky bounces for the Blues. Dragons playing better, just not getting the benefit of some of those lucky bounces. Blues capitalize, and sometimes when you play well, they go your way. Flynn trying to work his way around the blue line here. Jonah, center pass, cross ice over towards Peewee. Minnie picks it up, trying to send it over towards Peewee. 56 takes the puck, has Hodgkins in his face, comes out, stick lift by 56. 56 just trying to, just like, oh, that's a trip. Nice job, Minnie clearing the zone, sending it in here. Push, boys, let's go! They wave off icing, 2 collect at the line. Peewee putting some pressure on, Minnie steps up. Puck goes out of play. Oh. Sciortino line will come out here. We got Stump, Sciortino, and Lundy. My Little Tony is what I call him. Beach setting up. Inside. Smith, Eli setting up in the back. Lundy picks the pocket. Center ice pass over here towards Stump. Just can't get through the defenseman for the Blues. Another center shot here for the Blue, or for Beach, I should say. Beach settles it down. Has it on the forehand side of the stick. Sends back towards Sciortino. Sciortino lets it rip and just a bit high. 95 cut off there by our Elijah. Gives way to 53. 53 takes the cross line, but Silas is right there. Somehow out of play. It hit the Blue backer there, so out of play. It shouldn't be in the zone. It's out. That doesn't make any sense to me. They'll take it in the zone. Dragons got it clear. Stump on the left wing. Sciortino. Eli, then Lundy on the right. Sciortino back to Stump. Stump over to Eli. Eli sells it down, trying to get this out. Has 95 in his face. Sciortino takes the puck away from 95. Sends up towards Lundy. Lundy's got 20 to beat. Trying to force it past there, but can't get it past her. Puck comes out. 81's going to settle it down. Pressure the puck. Let's go. Intercepted by Stump and Sciortino. Sciortino, the handy move on 81. Looking to center things up over towards Lundy. Can't connect. Out of a great backdoor opportunity for the Dragons. Here comes 95. 95 crosses in time. Center shot over towards 13. 13 with some good moves, but Beach is there to shut it down. Sand in his face from the Beach. Backdoor over here. All sorts of bodies flying. Payson comes out with it, has the puck on his step, and Beach comes out with it, tripped up, thank you. Go, go, go. Delayed penalty here. And we got another trip on the Blues. 5:38. $13 again for a trip. We're going to send out, looks like, Sciortino. We're down one. One more. We got Hodgkins, Sciortino, Flynn, Minnie, and Jonah on the power play for the Dragons. Kind of scared of a power play at this point because both teams have had the shorthanded goals so far. Somehow scoring better with 4 than having 5. Jonah comes out at the top of the circle, looking to take a shot, sends it across the ice, but just can't connect. Sciortino picks it at the bottom of the circle, sends it over to Flynn. Flynn, top of the key, sends it, bounce around there. 56 with the block. Nice block by 56. He takes the puck. Backhand flip. 53 comes out with the center ice, but Minnie shuts that down with a handy poke check. Hodgkins trying to force this out, sends over towards Minnie. Puck battle around here, comes out, and Sciortino. He's going to have to put a race on it. Get the puck, kid! Foul, he was pushed. Cross check to his face, and you're not going to blow it. Jonah took an ugly elbow to the head. No call. 4:40 remaining in the second period. 1:03 remain in the power play for the Dragons. Hodgkins, Sciortino, Stump, Flynn, and Minnie. Hodgkins wins the draw, sends it back towards Flynn. Flynn looking to wheel things around. Getting the offense set up. Draws 2 men in. Puck comes out. It's on. Dragons gotta not wait for the icing call there. Gotta get down there. You had numbers Stump looking to cross the line in time. Get the puck! Dragons seem to be forgetting they're on the power play right now. Have the man advantage and just not attacking the puck right now. Blues blow a tire. Probably want the tripping call, but not hearing much from them right now, so maybe not. Maybe they're smarter than that. Flynn dumps it back towards Minnie and content with another penalty kill here by the Blues. Puck exits the zone, and they're back to full strength. Pressure the puck! Blues able to just exit the zone at will. Sciortino over towards Stump. Stump loses the handle, can't get the shot off. Back to center. Sciortino trying to wrap things back around. Minnie sells it down off the boards. Over towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins can't exit past 98. Stick lift there by Hodgkins. Stump clears the zone. 48 comes out with it. Has Flynn and Minnie in his face. Stump getting in front of him. Play the puck, Myles. Go, Stump. Hodgkins backhand over towards Sciortino. Sciortino trying to force this out. Stump collects it on the forehand side of his stick. Trying to dangle around a couple. Loses it in the zone, but it's deep in the blue zone. Blues able to dump this in deep. 2:05 remaining in the second period. Dragons playing like they're not down 2 goals. Minnie might have got away with a trip there. 53 wrapping things around, trying to get an angle. Nice shot, but goes wide. Trying to wrap things around again. Minnie gathers the puck. 1:38 remaining. Can't get past the Blues. They are clogging the lanes here. Minnie has numbers, sends up towards Depew. Depew crosses in time, but quickly has 56 in his face. The intimidation factor was not there in the beginning, but now has definitely played a role. Hodgkins, quick pass over here towards Flynn. Flynn draws 2 defenders, sends it in. Here comes Depew. 41 shuts that down, but Depew sends it back in deep. Lundy puts the pressure on 56. Comes back out, still has the puck, still loose. Gets a push in the back. It's loose. You're not going to blow the whistle on a loose puck. Somehow the Blues fans do not understand that. Oh, the Blues just physically dominating right now, legally or not. Doesn't seem to matter to the refs. Quite a few pushes in my opinion. Another push. Gets checked. $19 seconds remaining. Coaches want an explanation on how they're not getting anything called. 19 seconds. They're going to send out Sciortino, Lundy, Eli, Beach, and Depew. Face-off won by Sciortino. Eli takes a draw, sends over towards Beach. Beach gets past 1. Nice pass over towards Depew. Depew crosses the line. Top of your screen, you got Lundy. Bottom is another trip. That'll do it for the end of the period. Dragons trail 4-2. Tough second period for the Dragons. Shorthand goal, then a great backhand. I will respect the backhand by the goal there. But just, quite frankly, 81 and 56 are going to town on our boys and not getting the call. Jonah's been on the ice twice, taking elbows. Depew getting checked. Refs need to remember this is 12, not 14. And even then, I don't think these are legal hits. Minutes remain. Dragons got to bring back the offensive prowess that got them here in the first place with early goals by Stump and Sciortino. All scoring for the Dragons coming in the first period. Tortat will resume the plumbing duties. We're going to send out the big line, it looks like here. Hodgkins, Eli Beach, Minnie, and Flynn. Looks like Beach and Minnie will take forward positions here. An all defensive line currently, or at least players who have played defense for us this year. Eli looking to wheel things around. Sends it over towards Beach. Two comes out with it. Center ice goes wide in his favorite albums, the Dixie Chicks Wide Open Spaces. Trying to tie it up. Hodgkins trying to pick the pocket. Send it over here. 20 holds the line. Looks to send a shot. Deflected in the center. And another nice save by Tortat. Here comes Hodgkins. Dragons trying to utilize some speed. Beach has got 20 in his face. To center. Hodgkins go to the net. And the Blues able to clear the zone. Dragons have got to work on crashing the net. You got an off-number opportunity here, and you're waiting for your lead man to go. Offset, thank you. You saw it. I was worried. Down to early third period. Got to get a score quick. Cannot be intimidated by the adults in the defensive positions here. Take it to them. Face-off won by Silas, but 41 picks the pocket. Nice glove save. Got a line change here. We're going to bring out Sciortino, Stump, and Lundy. Let's see who they pull off. Gonna have to pull some people out, boys. Quite a few, actually. A whole three. All right, Flynn's gonna stay on defensively with Minnie. Sciortino looks to take the draw. Ties his man up, sends over towards Minnie. Sciortino still, we got a hook on the Blues. Nice call there.
Seems like that's how it works.
Good job, you can see. I know. I said, good job, you can see. You said they called white. You said something obvious. I said something obvious. Huh? What? I'm trying to watch the game. You're fucking talking to me, so I'm talking back, bro. You want to go out in the parking lot, we can do that.
Oh, come on, man. Let's not go there. Power play opportunity for the Dragons. We're going to bring out Sciortino, Eli, Flynn, Beach, and Hodgkins. Sciortino dangles around one. He's got 2 in front. Gets past him. He's still got Beach. Beach takes the puck. We got a penalty here.
There's 2.
Sean, come on. I know. You're not wrong. Just.
Hey, what's that?
I'm here.
5-on-3 opportunity for the Dragons. Hodgkins, Beach, Sciortino, Flynn, and Eli. Back towards Beach. Beach towards Sciortino. Sciortino dangles past 1. Can he get the second there? He can't get the shot. Comes out towards Flynn. Flynn lines up his shot. Beach back to Eli. Eli, top of the circle, loses the handle. Sends it over towards Flynn. Flynn, top of the key. Trying to dangle around. Dragons looking for a good shot. Just need to take one.
Good job, boys. Keep going. Hey, put it on net. That's all you can do.
Minnie coming on. Looks like Sciortino's off. Puck coming around. Minnie will take this at the circle. Backhand flip. Goes towards Eli. Eli ties it up. Comes back on the near hand side. Beach surveys. Tries to send it back towards Minnie. Minnie capitalizes the top of the circle. Loses the hand a little bit. Center, can we get the shot? Oh, what a nice shot there by the Dragons. Back towards Flynn. Flynn sends it high and a nice glove save.
Hey, keep getting to a net, boys. Let's go.
Blues controlling the puck, send it deep. That's going to be icing. Hodgkins, Beach, Eli, Minnie, and Flynn. 2-man advantage, gotta get a goal here. Back towards Flynn. Flynn, cross ice pass towards Minnie. Minnie switches the ice on him, sends the shot in here, goes back against the boards. Beach, back towards Flynn. Flynn sends his shot. 3 seconds on the 2-man advantage. 20, getting physical in the corner. 53 gets past. Minnie steps up. What are they calling now? What now? Why was it called dead? There's no penalty. Why'd you call it dead? '81 outlet pass towards 95. Here comes Beach. Nice pocket there by Eli. Beach gets past 81. Trying to dangle around 20, but can't. Flynn holds it tight. Sends a shot. Deflected by 81 with a high stick. And the Dragons can't score on the 2-man advantage. Hodgkins trying to cross the pass. 81 gets 95, that is. Strangling past 1. Still has it. Beach takes control. '20 looking to dump the puck, but stays with it, skates it around, sends it back to 53. 53 back towards Flynn. Flynn outlet over here towards Beach. 95 gathers the puck, waits for his guys to enter the zone. Looks like Sciortino's on for Hodgkins, going to get some of the Flyers out here. 95 with a shot, blocker save, nice job, Tortat. Sciortino back towards Eli. Just a little too much there. 8:40 remaining. Dragons still trail by 2. Trying to exit. 95 collects the puck. Top of the circle. Lines up his shot, but Mini poke checks it away. 13 collects. Dumps it back in. Flynn trying to put some pressure on the puck, but 53 still has it. Center pass over towards 95. Can't handle the pass and can't get the shot off. Lucky for the Dragons, that back door was wide open. Blocker save by Tortat. Exit by Flynn. Gets tripped up. Icing is the call.
All right, give us a couple before that.
8:05 remaining. Looks like the Sciortino line. It's going to have to Pew and Lundy. We got 6 skaters. Got to figure something out here, guys. No, we didn't. My bad. I was counting Tortat. 8:05 remaining in the third period. Dragons got to get some pressure on the puck here and get it out of the zone. Dragons just looking intimidated right now by the Blues. Come out of the timeout. 8:05 remaining. Let's see what line we're going to bring out here. I got Lundy, I got Sciortino, I got Stump, I got my little Tony. That's what I'm going to call it. Myles, Lundy, Tony. My little Tony. Back towards Minnie. That wasn't Minnie. Minnie has it now. He gets a poke check. Oh, and what a nice save there. They drew that play up nicely. Just couldn't get the shot to cross. They exit the zone. 23, puck on stick. Lundy puts some pressure on. 55 crosses in time. Lundy and Sciortino. No, that's Minnie and Sciortino. In their face. Outlet pass here. Stump collects at center ice. He's got one bearing on behind. Draws 4 defenders. Sends it in deep, trying to cross the ice on him. Sets up the offense over here. Lundy trying to prevent the exit here. 55 takes the puck. Happy to just kill time right now. Back pass from 55 to 2. The Blues puckering on that one. Puck staying in the zone. And 55 will get another chance. They decide to exit the zone this time. They've got 2-on-2. Back check pressure for the Dragons needs to happen now. Here comes Sciortino. Gets past 1. They've got the big defenseman here. He gets past 1. Can he get the shot? Still on his feet. What a dangle there by Sciortino, but couldn't stay vertical enough, horizontal enough, I guess, to get a solid shot there. Dangling around on one skate, just couldn't get the shot. Puck comes out. Eli with a nice poke check, sends towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins back towards Eli. Eli forgets the puck on the shot. Puck, weakly shot towards the net. Sciortino picks it up behind the goal line. Outlet pass towards Stump. Comes out center ice. And a nice stop there by Tortat. 5:59 remain in the game. Blues up 4-2. Dragons send out Hodgkins line, which is Ryan, Liam, and Jonah. Riley Joe, I might call him. Puck comes out here. Here comes Flynn. Flynn over towards Jonah. Jonah trying to capitalize on Peewee over there. Couldn't get the pass through the Blues. The Blues will crowd the passing lanes for the Dragons and not make shots or passes easy. Outlet pass over here towards Jonah. Jonah's got a whole lot of ice in front of him. Caught him napping on the land change. On a man change, if you will, but could not capitalize. 20 looking to exit, has Ryan in her face. Here comes Peewee. Tangled bodies on the side. It's nothing. 56 dangling. Here comes 98. Pressure on the puck by Hodgkins, and Flynn comes on the strong hand side. Here comes Silas. He's got the puck. Blows a tire, 41. Capitalizes, takes it away, and here comes Jonah trying to exit. Can't quite. Comes 98. .429 remaining in the game. Beach crosses in time. Beach has it at the circle. Center shot. Where's Hodgkins? And he gets the goal. 4-3. Beach sent it. Hodgkins pushed it across the line. Nice job, boys. Sciortino line out there. Here comes 95. He's got Minnie in front of him. And nice job there, Lundy capitalizing on the interception. Snakes over, gets dragged down. Here comes Eli. Eli's got 2 behind, 3 in front. Center pass over towards Stump. Can't get it happening. Comes out towards Minnie. Minnie sends a shot. Deflected. Go to the puck. Minnie to Sciortino. Over towards Lundy. Can't quite get there. Exits on the far hand side. They got Eli on the far hand side. 95 trying to dangle around Smith. Shot on nice net. Nice goal saving block by Tortat. Words are tough. 3:06 remaining. No. 3-4 Blues. Eli trying to catch a streaking Hodgkins. Hodgkins got 1 to beat. Still has the puck sent in deep. He's got 81, trying to get a better angle. Off the stick, up in the air, heads on the shelf. 53 back towards Minnie. Minnie capitalizes, gets the puck. Capitalizes is the word of the day. Exit on the far hand side. 95 has got Eli in front of him. Minnie comes out to help. Shot goes wide. Dixie chick wide. And the Dragons able to clear the zone. 56 picks up the puck. Tries to wheel around. He's got Peewee in his face. Hodgkins takes it to center ice. Line change happening for the Blues. Jonah back towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins trying to dangle around. Nice poke check there by 53. 95's got a beat, but nice job by Minnie using positioning and getting that away. Puck still loose. 53 ties up. Minnie looking for an exit. Hodgkins trying to work in the center. 56 at the top of the key. Blocked around. Nice job there by the Dragons. Here comes Hodgkins. Hodgkins has got 56 in his face. 3-on-3. Hodgkins goes wide. Gets around one. Trying to center things around. Stops short. Comes out towards Dylan. That's Jonah and Liam, which is 95. Has Minnie. And no shot happening there. Backs boy, Minnie. 1.5 remaining in the game. Lundy takes the puck. Gets past one. He's got Depew. Centering pass towards Depew. Depew still has the puck. Fighting for it. Sends it in deep. Here comes Sciortino. 1 minute remaining-ish. Are we going to pull the goalie? Lundy. Back to Minnie. Minnie dangles past one. Past another. Can't quite get there. Can't get the open net. Got to shut him down. Here comes two. Two's got to beat. Nice shot. Goes wide. Up and out of play. 56 seconds remaining. Dragons looking for an answer here. Need a face-off win and some speed. Hodgkins on. Looks like we got Hodgkins, Sciortino, Flynn, Beach, and Stump. Back towards Beach. Beach trying to exit the zone. Gets it towards Stump. Here comes Sciortino. Off Myles. Myles, 2 strides off of the line. You got 6. Yeah, I know, but he's not off yet. "36 seconds. Stump off Mignon. Still plenty of time, but we need one now. Hodgkins takes the draw over towards Sciortino. Sciortino back to Flynn. Flynn waiting to get some men in front. Can't quite get there. Anyone, 81, entry pass over to 41. The Dragons can't get to the holy pole because they can't get it out of our zone. Hook. I think I was on her own. I think that might have been on Flynn's stick. Sciortino, here's your chance. Gives it up towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins, you got 2 seconds to shoot. Can he get it? No. The Blues come out victorious. But a hard-fought contest by the Dragons. Hell of a game by both sides. Dragons out physical. We'll see you around the 5:45 mark as the Dragons take on the Ice Dogs.